Here follows the third entry in Zamacona's journal. I will not say that Father Melkor's faith was weak, for that would be a lie. I will say instead that he saw all those things in our world which others attribute to the fall, and asked himself whether they too were the work of God. If the Lord made the whirlwind and the tiger, did he not also make the beings that inhabit the caverns of the earth? When we first met the Kenyani, he would attempt to speak to them of the faith of the cross, and indeed it seemed that religion was a leading interest in Kenyan, and our host spent many hours in conversation with the father, asking him about the holy books and sacred rites of his faith. This is where I perceive something strange, beyond the unsettling forms of our hosts and their servants. For their interest in religion seemed not philosophical or theological, but purely aesthetic. The father did not perceive this and became drawn more deeply into these discussions, and from there into religious matters of a much darker nature. In Kenyan there are many temples. The most richly constructed are those to great Cthulhu, the spirit of universal harmony, while the cryptic shrines of Yig, the father of serpents, are almost as lavish and remarkable. In these places, Father Melkor was initiated into the mysteries of the underworld, learning much of the sacred rites and mysterious techniques of Kenyan. But these were not enough to quench his thirst. There is something divine in that darkness, he told me. Something of such great beauty and perfection that it can only have been made by the hands of the Lord. I must witness it with my own eyes. Though I understood that his crime was severe, I recoiled at the horror that was inflicted upon him, and the joy his captors seemed to take in this punishment. And then gradually I began to understand.